So, like it was, oh mate,
it's getting emotional thinking about it.
It's the best ball of all time.
Hello there guys, it's Stephen here. Welcome back to Club Footy. Look whose adorable face I've got alongside me, Mr. Oliver Hayes. Oliver, how are you doing?
I'm back, mate. I love that top.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Do you know what top I also love? That one.
Oh,
and I also love that one as well. This is the last day to enter the Nigeria competition because it's the last day of the group stages. In about 2 hours, we're about to play Argentina, hence why I'm wearing this shirt. You can enter. As I said, all you've got to do is like this video, put your name in the comments and tell us why you deserve it. Give us your best sob story. Subscribe to FOOTY.COM as well and you could win this gorgeous, limited, 96 scored out of 100 by Phil Dells. It was 98, but he bottled it under pressure. Nigeria shirt, so you could win that. What's your take on Nigeria shirt, by the way?
It's a classic, obviously. We picked out...
96 or 98?
We won't discuss that. Let people read the review. It's
a
big one. It's a very big one. So get a cup of tea ready, or a Monster, and have a nice little read. That's it.
I'll put a link in the top comment to Phil's long read blog about the hype behind the shirt because it is an iconic shirt and it will be remembered. So go and get a brew after you watch this video and after you subscribe and liked and enter the competition. After all those things, then go and read the blog. The reason you're all actually here, Adidas have announced the new knockout stages ball. It's the Adidas Telstar Mechta. It's announced just for the last 16. I'll read a little bit of spiel. It means dreams or ambitions, dreams or ambitions of the fans apparently. It's red because that's when the competition hots up. Basically, it sounds like they're trying to justify a lot of PR spiel. Basically, it's got the best of the Brasca technology and it's an adaptation of the Telstar, basically, isn't it? Ollie, over to you. This is your area of expertise.
Yes, well, we actually found an unbelievable deal the other day and I grabbed an official Telstar match ball for £50.
50 quid.
50 quid.
Is that the Polish League one or something like that?
Yeah, so they basically trialled it in the Polish League. Sick ball. Like I did a freestyle job on the weekend with it and it's just so good. The way it bounces off your feet is perfect. So get in the comments.
How much are they normally?
They retail now at about £130, which is a lot of money. So £50, that's £80.
Is that still going? Because if so, I will put a link in the description to that because that's a lot of money.
I hope so. I might get another one. It's that good.
Just Ollie's got them all basically, and this one basically is an adaptation of that, isn't it? So is it just basically a new kind of colourway or something? Yeah,
it's basically a new colourway, and sometimes for the actual final, they will also release another colourway, which usually tends to be gold to obviously match this bad boy, the World Cup.
What is it about the boot that the ball that you actually like?
I don't know, like Adidas have always delivered the best match balls for me, and obviously we're gonna get into that. With Nike, they obviously do the Premier League, Serie A, La Liga, but Adidas match balls, as a freestyler and someone who is constantly kicking
you
off
need
a ball,
that close control, don't you, in general? You need it to feel close to you.
Yeah, being a freestyler, obviously you touch a ball like 100 times in a minute, whereas when you're playing in a football match, you might touch the ball 20 times in a half if you're Messi. So yeah.
If you ran zero, basically, something like that, I don't know.
So you do get a good feel for the products that you're using, and like I said, Adidas match balls. Beautiful.
We're going to go as well through some of the actual things. You've seen the title of the video. Is this the best? I mean, I want to know how it basically compares to some of your favourite balls throughout the World Cup history. You've been collecting them for a long time, haven't you? You've used them all. You've been you sure have. You've been getting them since they come out. And how does this compare to, say, maybe the team guys store, the Jabulani, the Brasca, and so on?
Well, if we go back to the Brazil World Cup and the Brasca, I wasn't a massive fan of the design of that ball, but the feel was fantastic. I had the Tour Fabrique, which was the Bundesliga ball of the same year, and it had the same technology, just a different look. And it felt amazing, like the bounce on that was tremendous. This Telstar ball actually feels a bit softer. Okay. When I was freestyling with it, it felt like...
Softer as in like lighter or softer to touch or...
Like the touch was a bit more cushioned. Okay. If that makes sense. It's hard to explain, but if you're a freestyler...
buoyancy kind of thing.
Like when you're doing kick-ups, you can really notice the detail. But yeah, the Brasca, they released a sick campaign when they brought the Brasca out.
Yeah, I remember
They had like a camera in the ball. I don't know how they did it, but it was mental. It was like a 360 video. Sick. But yeah, the Brasca was a great ball. Telstar, better.
And going on to more that you're a fan of, you've got the FIFA Nova as well.
Yeah, that's the oldest ball that we're going to be talking about today. For me, obviously, the technology has adapted massively since...
it was like 2002, wasn't it? Japan, South Korea?
Japan, South Korea, yeah. So the technology has come on leaps and bounds. I can't even remember if it was thermally bonded, that ball. It was that long ago, but it had like...
I can't pretend I know what that means. So like...
It had like that was like a champagne colourway. And I personally love the design, and on the ball, it was like a weird triangle. But for me, I just like that crystal white match
I'm
balls.
a fan of the clean balls as well in general. Like I'm not much an expert as you are in this field, but I tend to like them look crisp and clean and so on.
Well, as someone who's not that fussed about match balls, what's your thoughts on like Nike, like the Premier League ball, for example, in comparison to like the Telstar?
I mean, I don't really tend to like concentrate on the touch them just aesthetically. I tend to prefer the Adidas ones. I think they look nicer. The Nike ones to me, it's colourful and it's bright and it's kind of fun, but I do prefer... I'm more in the Adidas territory anyway in terms of shirt choices, and I think they have a sort of classier feel. They look a little bit more stylised. They look a little bit more... I don't know, they tend to kind of forgo the test of time a little bit better. They tend to just look a little bit more iconic, but that's just my personal perception of someone in terms of just taste, I guess. I mean, I don't know how much it comes into it, but I just think they look nicer. You can see the Telstar there. It's a bit muddy because we've been kicking it around the streets of Manchester, literally have. But it just looks nice, even when it's, you know. But then I do like a clean ball in general. And I remember a few night balls where it's just literally the swoosh, and that was nice as well. So
yeah, for me, my favourite of all time is the Adidas Team Guys from Germany. Like that ball, I had it in the...
That's 2006 World Cup, wasn't it?
Yeah, I had it in the... It's actually a funny story. When I was a kid, I went to Antigua doing a freestyle job.
Antigua freestyle?
Yeah, this was mad.
Now you're here?
Yeah.
What went wrong, man?
Basically, I must have been like 15 years old, and I went in like a random sports shop, and this is how obsessed I was with match balls. Like I spent like £120. It was the equivalent of on a match ball. It was sick. And then over the years, I've bought a few of them on eBay. My missus got me one for my birthday present, which was the best birthday present of all time.
That's true love, that, isn't it?
So yeah, like that ball, absolute classic.
Some bad news, we just had it told by Aisha in the background over there that ball's actually sold out, the £50 one. Really sorry.
That's why you should follow us on social.
Because you get it quicker.
Exactly.
Yeah, so there you go. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, obviously YouTube we do, and you'll get better deals quicker, but we've missed out on a bargain there.
Mate, at the end of the day, I got one. I was there. I got it, and it's sick.
You gotta be first.
Sorry, you better wait for a new deal on this one that has just been.
Maybe it will be. So in general, what's your verdict on the Telstar for the World Cup? You have to sum it up and give it a score or something like that.
Ooh, if we're going off 100 ratings, I would give it a.
Put you on the spot here.
The Team Guys for me, like. I know Phil weren't ballsy enough to go full on 100, but the Team Guys is 100, man. I don't care. Like,
100.
Ask
the
any
perfect football.
Mate, ask any freestyler in the world if they could have any match ball right now, it would be the Team Guys.
That's the 2006
If they could swap their parent for a Team Guys, they would do it. Like that's how sick.
150 quid.
Yeah, that's how sick that.
They do not value their parents, then clearly. Yeah. But compared to the Team Guys, though, okay, so where does this fall down compared to the Team Guys? Is it, if there's anything specific about it?
In terms of like actually playing with this ball, traditional 11-a-side football, it obviously is much better because...
Okay, it's a different perspective, isn't it, I guess?
Yeah, because the grip and everything's a lot better. Like, it's got embossed panels which enhance your touch when it's wet.
Yeah.
Whereas the Team Guys was literally just perfectly soft. Like, it was... Oh, mate.
It's getting emotional thinking about it.
It is the best ball of all time. Do you know what? We forgot to talk about the Jabulani, which was legit the worst ball.
That's the infamous
ever
flyaway, isn't it? Is that one?
Yeah, like I don't know what Addy were doing then. Like they must have been on some mad stuff, but that ball was shocking.
That's work experience gone wrong. Someone's put some few designs there and they put the wrong letter in, and it's too late. And they confirmed some crazy design.
Yeah, one of my friends who has worked on match ball designs and the technology behind it all, he actually told me that that ball was like too spherical.
Too spherical.
Like the Jabulani was too spherical, and also
I guess it needs some kind of indentations in where it's just to move naturally, doesn't it? Because the wind needs to catch it, doesn't it?
Exactly that, exactly that. And also another thing that I said was the altitude in South Africa had something to do with the movement of the ball, which is pretty.
You think they should have seen that coming? They had 4 years' notice, you know.
Exactly, exactly. But yeah, Telstar, 88.
That's still pretty good.
88, we'll give it an 88, yeah.
And that's an 88 rating. Anyway, that is Ollie's verdict on the Telstar Mechta, the brand new 2018 World Cup knockout stages ball. It's launched on the 30th. You can get yours obviously online. You can also follow us for the best deals, don't forget. Obviously, you kind of missed out on the £50 one. Sorry about that, but if you be quicker and follow us, you'll get some more. Ollie, say goodbye. I'll say goodbye, I'm Stephen. Subscribe if you're new, like this video, and we'll see you soon.